a day I had there. Believe me, that's quite an airplane, that B-58 Hustler. Like a whole lot of people, I've been very interested in the development of the Strategic Air Command supersonic bomber. And when Colonel Brick Holstrom gave me a chance to fly, well, that really got me excited. After all, the bird flies Mach 2. Now, Mach 2, that's 2 times as fast as the speed of sound. Oh, they made me a member of the club. The B-58, in its brief history, has won just about every trophy and set just about every world record for high-performance aircraft there is. It's a far cry from this. I flew B-24s World War II. And as a reserve officer, I've had a chance to watch the development of a lot of fine airplanes. And believe me, we've had some great ones. Real champions. But here's the new champ. We call it the champion of champions. Now, this airplane has already won the Thompson, the Blériot, the Bendix, the McKay, and the Harmon trophies. It set 14 world records in international competition. That's a performance unequaled in the annals of aviation. Now, don't get the idea that it's just a flying hot rod. The B-58 is a SAC medium bomber. 2 wings, the 43rd and the 305th, are operational. And some of their airplanes are on alert right now, ready to strike enemy targets. Like those before it, the B-58 was developed to do a job for the Air Force no existing weapon system could do. And that job was, and is, a grim one. Total destruction of any enemy aggressor, anywhere on the face of the earth, delivered at supersonic speeds with man-bomber accuracy. Well, very early, its unique performance convinced the Air Force it could do what they expected it to. And in a variety of ways. This delta wing, for instance, because of it, SAC can launch high speed on the deck missions. But let's get that projector going again, and I'll show you some of the film I clipped. For low-level flying, the Hustler's strictly in a class by itself. This was proved very early when a test pilot flew one from Texas to California at nearly the speed of sound, never more than 500 feet above the ground. A mission that would shake the wings off conventional bombers. You can see the importance of this. It can sneak under enemy radar nets. You can't find it, you know, you can't hit it. Now, there are no records, no trophies for on-the-deck capability. But should a crew ever need this in combat, it could mean mission success, something of far greater importance to them and to all of us. There are trophies and records, plenty of them, in SAC's combat competition. And on its debut, the Hustler won its share. Here's one of the 2 crews entered from the 43rd Bomb Wing, Carswell Air Force Base in Texas. Under combat conditions, they scrambled, boarded, started engines, and got wheels rolling in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Half the time required for other bombers. Taking off at sundown on 2 successive evenings, a lone B-58 competed against 12 other bombers, and when the results were in, its crew had racked up the best score for both high and low-altitude bombing. General Thomas S. Power awarded trophies to Major Harold E. Confer, the winning pilot, and his crew. Officials, this Air Force show proved that their new weapon system had an accurate striking power. And what's more, that the time had come for the whole world to see what the B-58 could do. 6 international speed records. This is what they went after first. 2 laps had to be flown around a closed course of 1,000 kilometers, about 1,243 miles, carrying a 4,000-pound payload. Here's the three-man crew from the 43rd Bomb Wing. Major Henry J. Dutchendorf, the first SAC pilot to fly the B-58, by the way, and Captain William L. Palimas, navigator, Captain Raymond R. Wagner, defense systems operator. Accurate radar data played a large part in certification. That's the crew's commanding general, Nils Oman, standing at the tracking board with the official judges of the race from the National Aeronautic Association. Chase planes, some of our fastest fighters, also carried judges. They could catch up for a quick look, but they couldn't keep up. But on the ground, the tracking instruments were A-OK, ready to go. 4 miles out. 3, 2, 1, and the race is on. NAA officials time it, watch it climb, and a sonic boom as the bomber rips the air. Like an arrow some Indian god might have shot to make it thunder. (1,425 miles per hour was the ground speed reached. Average speed for the first lap was 1,061. For the second, 1,200.